boo. Now, though, sorry I ain't having much to freaking video or anything like that. It's been the same shit, different day. We did, however, find out what was going on with the truck. We have a shock on that side. Goes down into a shock mount. Like that. This goes over the axle, stay, and the shock goes through here. Well, it loosened up. Started doing this number, and wallered out the hole. Wallered out the hole, so it looks like a bow tie inside of it. So, at the time, I didn't have that beautiful brand new mount when I found it last weekend. So, I mean, last weekend. This is Monday the 10th, a week back. Came out of Texas with load out of Gainesville going to a job site up in Kentucky. No, Sellersburg, Indiana. And that load prior to that went to Kentucky. The Sherman load went to Kentucky. I think my last update was on that one. But get on track. Found out that mount up there was bad, and at the time I had no other idea what to do, so I grabbed a bunch of quick steel, which is like, it's a tube of 2 different compounds that you mix it together, it becomes hard as a rock, hard as steel. Well, I grabbed 2 of those and proceeded to start kneading the crap out of it and shoving it up in there, and around the bolt on both ends. And as I was shoving it up in there, I'd take the ratchet and or the wrench and the impact and just keep packing it together. That way I was packing as much of that in there as I could. Therefore, it would stop oblonging it would stop screwing it up. Well, got that all done, got the shock back on it, got I bought new nuts and everything and rammed 2 nuts on there, and as I was putting them on, and that I was, if the impact stopped, I'd heat the nut up a little bit and I'd drive it on a little bit more to make damn sure that sucker wasn't going to come off there, and it was going to be packed in there as good as and tight. So I ran 2 nuts on it to lock the inner nut on, and we got we got it to the shop. This is how good I band-aid stuff on the road. We got up to the shop, found out that the steer tires were bad as well, so we put new steer tires on. We pulled both hubs, changed wheel seals, and I'd have videoed it, but where I was at was hectic. And not only that, we were in a steel building, this thing would not have worked, period. But we pulled the hubs off, pulled the wheels off, pulled the brakes off of it, cleaned everything up, put new wheel seals on, cleaned the bearings out, cleaned the hubs out, because the oil was black. And a previous shop that was supposed to have done work on this truck were supposed to have changed those and didn't do it. But yet they charged me for it. So Inspect what's being done, even if you trust the shop. Because I paid over $400 and some odd and nothing got done. That hub over there, we had to beat it off with a frickin' hammer and pry bars. And when it came off, only the hub came off. The bearing, the seal, was still on the axle. We had to get pry bars on there to pry the frickin' seal and the bearing off. So something wasn't right there. But we got it all fixed. Put the new wheels on, put all new oil in there and all that shit. When it came time to do to do that beautiful mount down there, he went and hit it with the impact to pull the nut off, and in the process of doing that, the bolt wouldn't move at all. He had a wrench on it, and he hit the gun before he grabbed the wrench, and the wrench just in a sense stayed there. It didn't move at all. It's seized in there now. I got so much quick steel packed up in there, it ain't moving. So he said, well, he says, it looks like it's not moving anymore. He says, I don't think you need the mount no more. He says, you've got so much packed up in there. He says, it ain't going nowhere. He says, keep the mount. He says, if it starts to move again, we'll change it then. He says, but for right now, he says, it ain't going nowhere. So, oh man. But it was nice. I mean, the ride down was frickin' sweet. Other than the frickin' air ride, it felt like a bobblehead. And the fucking wind was kicking butt coming down. But we're down here in Dallas again. If you go back a few videos and you see the stuff on the trailer on racking in that's what I've got on. It's the same shit. Sometimes it's stacked 2 high, sometimes it's stacked 3 high. There's cardboard boxes in the rear, racking in the front. It's a boring load. When I leave here, I'm going up to Sherman to load at Fraser Aluminum. Can't video up there. God forbid you take your phone inside the building. Ooh, you're gonna give their trade secrets away. I've been to so many frickin' aluminum plants, it ain't funny. Copper plants, it ain't funny. You can't take a phone in there. Are you frickin' kidding me? So I haven't been videoing much. That and the weekend I got home, I watch a couple of some other channels. I've said something about them on here and that. And there was one guy that I watched in that, and I don't really know why I watched him, because he never really did anything. He always videoed and everybody else worked on his shit. But I'm not going to say his name or anything like that. I dealt with it. But to leave a rude fucking comment on somebody's channel that you've never talked to before, you've never had a conversation with them before, and to come up with something like what he said, I felt like going out to fucking Arizona. I really did. I knew where he was parked. He was there for a whole frickin' week, so I knew where he was. I really felt like going out there and getting in his face, because that was so frickin' rude to come on someone's channel and say something like what he did. And he's never even talked to me. My comment he was talking about another guy that works on people's vehicles and stuff like that. And I said, me and him would get along just fine. He come back with, yep. And then later on come back with the comment that he made that, quit commenting on my videos, you're annoying. Excuse me? Only time I comment on a video is if, one, I have a question. Two, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Don't come back at me with shit like that. Dude, you make my hair stand up on the back of my neck, dude. He's been blocked, he's been banned, he's been spammed, and he's been reported to YouTube as well. So, enough of that. I don't like being in that mood. I like being a chipper guy. So, don't be rude. It's not nice. So, we're just sitting here waiting to frickin' unload again in frickin' Dallas. I don't know what the hell's going on with our weather. It was 60s and 70s yesterday, coming through Arkansas, coming down into Texas. It is 46 degrees out right now. And chilly. Even though I got my door open. What's going on with the weather? At least I missed all that crap at home. Ha ha! I missed all the crap at home. I don't know how much snow they got. A buddy of mine was sitting up there at Oakdale, Wisconsin at the Loves. Couldn't get out of the driveway, or couldn't get out of the parking lot, period. Their snowplow had broke down. They had like a foot of snow in the in the parking lot. Guys were getting stuck everywhere. So, I don't know what else to mention. Oh, we got some YouTube stuff. Or not some YouTube. Duh. We got a new switch. A new switch for the washers on my dash. Because every now and then when I have the wipers on and you go to hit it to turn it off, the fuckers will still... You got to keep hitting the frickin' thing to get it to shut off. So, I got a new one. Off of Amazon. It was only like $30 some, I think. Made in China. But still got my kill mat down there. I haven't been able to do anything with that yet. I've been either sleeping or driving. I want to get that done. I've got some board up here. I don't know what the hell you'd call it. It's like plastic cardboard or something like that, I think. Once I put the kill mat down, I'm going to put that down over the top of it, the walls and all that, and the floor, and then I'm going to get I'm not sure if I'm going to get blue or if I'm going to get pink insulating board. Not sure what size to get for under there for coldness and that, because all it is under there is straight steel. There's nothing to insulate down there. In the side boxes on both sides, it's the same way. I'm going to kill that the whole frickin' thing. And on the side boxes, because I have tools in there and stuff like that, I think it'll work on that side, putting that either putting that white cardboard stuff, the plastic board down, or I've got some what the hell was an old floor. I don't know what the hell you call it. It's like a vinyl, but it's really, really thick. It's like what you could put in toolboxes and shit. I've got some of that. I'm gonna cut a piece to go inside over there. I'll probably do the same thing over here because it's really, really thick stuff, and it's easy to clean off. Like you get oil on it or something like that. It's easy to clean the shit off, so I'm gonna do that when I get a warm frickin' day. And I get time to stop. Shit, I haven't had a 34-hour restart in I don't know how frickin' long. Oh, since the last time I was home for my doctor's appointment. That was 2 weeks ago. I haven't had 34 since. But this load out of Sherman goes up to Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and then 3 stops in Ohio. So I don't start dropping that until Wednesday. I get to pick the time. Yay! Because I've only got 4 hours left for the day. I started at 6 o'clock this morning. It's already 9:24. So these things need to hurry up and get me unloaded so I can tail up Sherman and get loaded. Here he comes. So I guess when I get something exciting, I'll frickin' shoot another video. I mean, oh, my trailer got done. We got new rollers. We'll go for a walk. How's that? Oh, I'm getting old in my young age. We got new, I don't know what you call it. It's the strip that goes inside there. They put the whole thing new in that when they did it. And we got new canvas. Instead of putting 2 on, they put 4. So we got brand new tarp. Yay! We got 4 of those. 4 of those brand new. He's chasing me. We got a whole bunch of wheels. We got these inside here. A whole bunch of the wheels inside here that run along the track. In that, they put like 8 and 8 or something. All I know is when you open it up, it's like walking a dog. Pushes so nice and easy in that. So it's nice. Have my trailer back, and it's really, really nice and easy to open. Works good. Now I just got to figure out what to do with my strap winder and that. I got to figure out what to do with my strap winder. It sucks going all the way to the back end of the truck to wind my straps up. I was going to take usually I have one of these and I put it through. You see me? I put it through and then it hooks onto my rail here, but it's not working. And there ain't really anywhere to do it. Ain't really anywhere to put it at. So one thing with a Conestoga, trying to put a strap winder on it, because the strap winder is meant for in the stake pockets. I can't get to my stake pockets. There's like 2.5 inches of aluminum there for the Conestoga. I wonder if I can cut into that rail and drop it down into there. It's got a lip here. don't think it would hurt it. I've got my die grinder, my cutoff wheel. Wonder if I can just drop it down in there, or kind of cut straight down and that, so I could slide it in there. Just screw it into the end here. I might try that out and see what happens. I'll need a strap winder. Can't stand not having one. New wheels. New rubbers. I need new drives now. Everything's looking good. So, well, let these guys get this shit unloaded so I can get the hell out of here. We'll speak at you later.